The next big battle in computing is not happening inside massive desktop towers. It's happening in thin laptops, quiet ultrabooks, and handheld gaming machines. And at CES 2026, Intel stepped into the arena with Panther Lake, a mobile chip that may seriously reshape portable gaming performance. Panther Lake is important because laptops remain Intel's strongest territory. Even while desktop competition intensifies, the laptop market is enormous and Intel cannot afford to lose control of it. Panther Lake is designed not just to compete but to lead, especially in graphics and efficiency. At the CPU level, Panther Lake uses Intel's hybrid architecture. The top configuration features 16 cores, 4 performance cores for heavy workloads, 8 efficiency cores for balanced tasks, and 4 low-power efficiency cores designed to sip power during light use. This layered design allows the chip to dynamically balance speed and battery life, which is critical in portable devices. Panther Lake introduces the Arc B390 integrated GPU based on Intel's new Xe3 Celestial architecture. This is where things become interesting. Intel claims up to a 77% performance gain over Lunar Lake and a major advantage over AMD's Strix Point graphics. While marketing numbers always require caution, early testing suggests real progress. In one demanding benchmark using Cyberpunk 2077 at native 1080p with ultra settings and ray-traced effects, Panther Lake delivered about 29 frames per second at around 60 watts package power. A comparable Strix Point system managed roughly half that performance in the same test. Even more surprising, Panther Lake matched the result of a discrete Radeon RX 6600 in that scenario, something integrated graphics rarely achieve. But raw power is only part of the story. Modern graphics performance increasingly depends on machine learning. Intel has invested heavily in AI-assisted rendering tools, and Panther Lake benefits from this strategy. XeSS Super Resolution allows the GPU to render at a lower resolution and reconstruct a sharper image using AI, boosting performance significantly. Multi-frame generation goes further by creating additional frames between real ones, dramatically increasing perceived smoothness. In the Cyberpunk test, enabling XeSS nearly doubled performance, pushing the average frame rate close to 56 frames per second. This matters especially for integrated graphics, where power and thermal limits are strict. Instead of relying solely on brute force rendering, AI techniques multiply performance efficiency. In low-power environments like laptops and handheld devices, that advantage can be decisive. Meanwhile, AMD remains strong but faces a different situation. Its Strix Point and related designs use RDNA 3.5 architecture, which is efficient and reliable but lacks advanced machine learning features compared to Intel's current approach. AMD's FSR upscaling works, but without dedicated ML frame generation on older architectures, it cannot always match the perceived performance gains of AI-driven systems. That does not mean AMD is weak. AMD still excels in consistent performance, mature drivers, and strong efficiency under sustained load. However, gaming experience today is no longer defined purely by raw shader power. AI-assisted rendering, frame pacing, and latency optimization now shape how smooth a game actually feels. This leads to the real battlefield where Panther Lake could matter most: handheld gaming PCs. Handheld gaming is fundamentally a thermodynamics challenge. Small devices must balance heat, power consumption, and battery life while delivering playable performance in modern games. The winner in this space is not simply the fastest chip, but the one that produces the most frames per watt. AMD has dominated handheld systems with its Z1 and Z2 Extreme processors, powering many current devices. Intel's early attempts struggled, but newer systems like the MSI Claw have shown significant improvement. Panther Lake could push Intel further by combining stronger integrated graphics with advanced AI performance scaling. Intel believes the handheld market is no longer experimental, it is becoming a real competitive segment, and Panther Lake is designed with enough performance to run major games smoothly on small, high-resolution displays while maintaining long battery life. If those claims hold in real-world conditions, Intel could finally challenge AMD's leadership in portable gaming hardware. But Intel is not the only new challenger. Qualcomm is entering the space with its second-generation Snapdragon X2 processors. These ARM-based chips emphasize extreme efficiency and could introduce a new balance between performance and battery life. The question is, how well traditional PC games translate to ARM architecture and whether software support can keep pace. So, the emerging landscape may look like this. AMD continues pushing efficient, battle-tested APUs. Intel focuses on hybrid CPU scaling and AI-boosted graphics performance. Qualcomm aims for ultra-efficient computing with ARM architecture. Three different strategies, all competing for dominance in the same portable future. Still, caution is necessary before declaring any winner. Early demos and benchmarks are carefully controlled environments. Real-world results depend on sustained performance, thermal limits, driver stability, and battery drain. Frame generation can increase smoothness but may introduce latency, and AI rendering consumes additional power. Long gaming sessions will reveal the true balance. Yet, even with those unknowns, Panther Lake signals something bigger than a routine upgrade. Integrated graphics are closing the gap with discrete GPUs faster than many expected. Thin laptops are becoming capable gaming machines. Handheld devices are evolving from experimental gadgets into serious gaming platforms. If Panther Lake delivers on its promise, near mid-range GPU performance in a mobile power envelope with strong AI acceleration, it represents not just progress but a shift in category. The traditional line between integrated and discrete graphics begins to blur. Portable gaming becomes more powerful, and the competition between Intel, AMD, and Qualcomm moves into a new energy-efficient era. This is only the opening chapter of that battle. More benchmarks, more real-world testing, and more devices will reveal whether Panther Lake is a temporary spotlight star or the beginning of a genuine transformation in mobile computing. Thanks for watching. Smash that like button if you enjoyed this video. And if you love gaming as much as we do, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you stay locked in for all the latest hardware and software updates. See you in the next one.